Welcome to the Week 9 review, right here on The Revolution, the weekly podcast for the Ruben Yanes Fantasy Football League. And boy, was it a hell of a Week 9. It could have gone all sorts of ways, but it only went one way. We're about to go through it. But before we start, Anthony, we have a congratulatory shout out, if you will.
Sure do. Shout out to Andrew and his girlfriend, expecting a baby in June 2022. So congratulations to them both. They're going to be great parents.
Outstanding parents. My only question is, so is it going to be Drew Jr., Little Drew, or are we finally going to get the little Andy Torres that I've been predicting unknowingly for a while now?
Sadly, no.
No?
No.
Well,
They're two different names. They decided to go with two different names, but yeah.
Well, that's on them.
We'll find
and
out.
Right now,
Yeah,
we're going for that Week 9 review.
that's right.
Are you ready? Alright, well, like always, we're going to start off with the scores. And we have the South Hayward Alfredo Pollos, who, once again, 7 in a row, lost the first 2, haven't lost since. Right to the also red hot Rancho Cucamonga Cracker Killers, who put up an amazing 105, and boy, were the South Hayward Alfredo Pollos very nervous on that Monday night. Najee Harris was he was scary that day, but it wasn't enough. Pollos 122, Cracker Killers 105.
That's right. Looks like the Merced Vipers got to their winning ways again, taking on the San Francisco Shabooms. 123-96 going to the Vipers, who Nick Chubb had himself a monster day, and then he had to go and get COVID. Marquise Brown and Arizona's defense showing up that day.
Oh yeah.
You were there live, so.
Oh yeah. No, I was there. Yeah, no, the Arizona defense came through for sure. They came through for sure. And hey, every now and then there's a thing called the Battle of the Poos. But I'll tell you what. George Life Matter. Winning. Hey, it doesn't matter whether you win. Wait, what did Vin Diesel say? It doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile, a win's a win. And
That's right. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
A win's a win.
A win's a win.
A win is a win. And the George Life Matter, they're back. They're back. I want to say this screenshot was actually taken on Monday night, but George Life Matter, they're 5-4. They're at 500. They're over 500. They're over 500. And it is sweet. They're coming. That's all I can say. George Life Matter, 63. Flying Graysons. Got caught sleeping. 48. What's going on? 3-5. 3-6. Moving on.
Stack King Trolls taking on the last place Cholula Vista Hufflepuffs. Taking them out. That's right. Swept them. 109-78. I mean, Stack King Trolls finds wins. And they're the reason why they're 5-3 right now.
Yeah. That definitely, yeah. Well, wow, Keenan Allen 24?
That's right. Keenan Allen 24. He went with the Rook, Justin Fields, and
This
then
is a
Devin
move I
Cook.
very much
Devin
respected.
Cook.
I respected that move.
Right.
Wow.
Looks like the top scorer for the Hufflepuffs was Brandon Ayuk.
Better than you. Yeah, Ayuk. I don't know.
Gaskin and Williams.
That's right. Gaskin, Ayuk.
He's hit or miss. He has his ups.
Hey, but today was,
That's right.
or this past week was quite up. All right. Here we go. The Oakland football. You know, there's only one thing I can say. It's all fun and games until someone starts a quarterback on a bye week.
That's right.
And that's what happened to the Reservoir Dogs. Went down 112 to 83. Oakland football team is now on top. That's right.
Game of the week. That's right, dude. This one came down to literally Monday night. Sadly, it had to come down to bench points.
Yeah, which, by the way, in case nobody
Amen.
knew, we'll remind you. In the event of a tie, the tiebreaker for 1 point is in fact the bench points, which did go to Dayman. So the
Yes.
I think the actual adjusted score is 99-98. But when you look at that, it just feels like you kissed your sister. I don't know. It's a fun to say.
It's ugly.
It's
It's ugly. I tell you, it's ugly.
it's
But a win's a win.
a win's a win. A win's a win.
A win's a win.
All right. Moving on. Week 9, honey
Slowly
buns and
get
crumb buns.
myself out of that cellar.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Coming up, dude. On the way up. On the way up.
On the way up.
The Week 9 honey buns. My choice this week is, in fact, was a very early one. This happened on Thursday night. Jonathan Taylor, 172 yards,
That's right.
2 touchdowns, 35 points. Dang. Dang.
He's trying to go for that rushing title. Oh, here's another running back. This guy. I didn't start him in my other league, but boy, do I regret it. 137 137 yards, 2 TDs, 31 points. I mean, he ran all over the Cincinnati defense, man.
I don't know what happened in Cincinnati. They lost their way last week, and then
For real.
they just carried on.
For real.
No one knows
It's
what's
like the
going on.
interception spooked him.
Yeah, dude, for real. Speaking of not knowing what's going on, there's some crumb bums out there. This week I did a lot of self-reflection, and while the first number looks pretty all right, 264 yards, that came with 2 interceptions. It came with a fumble, and because you're a quarterback, that's only 11 points, which, mind you, it's I believe it is in the bottom 5 of any of his starts as a professional quarterback. So this was a terrible game. Luckily, Cordero Patterson came through big time. And Josh Allen wasn't necessarily needed, but he I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Crumb bum. Crumb bum. 11 points. No good.
Bum.
No good.
For real.
No good.
Terrible. Well, this guy can't even make a field goal to save his life.
No.
Mason Crosby. He used to be reliable. But no more. Getting up there.
I mean, even as
Missed
a
2
kicker,
field goals and 1 extra point. I mean, he made an extra point with minus 1 point. But, I mean, is it his fault? The holder kept putting the laces in. I don't know what's up with that guy.
man, all I know is that this is gonna be a movie in about 15 years.
For real.
Laces out. Whoever that guy was. Laces out. Anyway, Mason Crosby. He's still good. He's just inconsistent. I don't know what else to say.
For real.
He's good, but inconsistent. And sometimes we bench our players because we think they're inconsistent. And then it
Right.
comes back and bites you right in the ass. Sometimes. Elijah Moore, wide receiver for the Jets, and managed by the Shabooms, who thought that he was going to do nothing, but instead He got 7 receptions, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns, 27 points. All over that bench.
That's right. All over that bench. Oh, yeah, this guy. I mean, did I imagine that he would have the day he had? No. No. But in the end, hindsight is 2020. And he ended up having a career day with 96 yards, 5 receptions for 77 yards, and 3 total touchdowns for 40 points. Was I punching the air that day? I sure as hell was.
Yeah. I was there. I
Sure
saw it
so.
live.
That's right. Zeus saw it live. That must have been hell.
I saw all 40 of those points. All 4 of those points. And I'm not even, you know what, it wasn't even him, but I knew it was going to be that kind of day when they had one of their other running backs who just trucked one of the guys in San Francisco and then went on and scored. And I was like, oh, that's the day that this is going to be.
It's that type of day.
Yeah. Let me go cash in that free or included unlimited food over at Levi Stadium, and I just ate my problems away.
Right. Did you have a hot dog? All beef hot dog?
Oh my god, I had an all vegan hot dog. That's how I roll. And speaking of, some dudes decided that the way they roll is to help nobody. But you know what? Sometimes it's not their fault because you just don't see it coming. Like the Texas defense. The Texans are terrible. They're a terrible
Really?
team. In fact, I mean, you can see it right there. Position ranked, they're 25th, which I am shocked. They should be like, out of 32 teams, they should be no better than 37th. This defense is so bad.
For real.
But they had 2 interceptions, 3 fumble recoveries, 4 sacks, 17 points allowed, for 17 fantasy points in this week. But it helped nobody. And I don't know that it was going to take a chance anyway, but damn.
True. This guy, Naheem Hines, I had him. I drafted him. And I dropped him. Went on for 74 yards, 1 touchdown. What's that 74-yard touchdown? Was it? No. It was
34 rushing yards, 4 receptions,
34 receiving yards for 21 points. That helped nobody.
Yeah, no. Colts ran over everybody. Colts ran over everybody on Thursday night.
Bro.
Alright. It's time for my favorite segments. Does Big Daddy know? Big Daddy, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Question numero uno. When North Turner joined the then San Diego Chargers in 2007, which NFL team had he most recently coached? Raiders, Broncos, Jets, Seahawks.
Raiders.
Raiders. Well, you know, gotta have a gimme.
Bro, man, he had a terrible tenure with the Raiders, and all of a sudden he goes to San Diego and fucking builds that team.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how that happens. Which is also, the Raiders should have never gone to Vegas, because I promise you Henry Ruggs would have not happened. Anyway, let's not even get into it. Let's get into who was the leading rusher for the then, wow, we're doing that a lot, the then Oakland Raiders in 2008. Darren McFadden, Charlie Garner, Michael Bush, Justin Fargas.
I want to say Justin Fargas, but yeah, I'll go with Justin Fargas.
All right. Well, I'm glad you went with your gut, because it was, in fact, Justin Fargas. And,
That's right.
I want to remind everyone that Darren McFadden, Michael Bush, and Justin Fargas were the 3 running backs on that 2018. and it was still Justin Fargas, which I still was. That was crazy. That was crazy. Good player, though. That was crazy. Here we go. Which year did the AFL and the NFL officially merge? 1969, 1970, 1959, or the year 3001?
1969?
Here we go. 1970.
1 year off. Damn.
Close.
It's true. Close. Very close.
Here we go. In 2012, Colin Kaepernick set the all-time playoff game rushing record for a quarterback at 181 yards. By the way, I was also there. Against who? Packers, Seahawks, Saints, New York Giants.
Packers.
It was the Packers.
That's right.
That was the game where it wasn't the first play, but it was the third drive where Colin he threw a pick six, and suddenly the Packers were up 7-0.
Right.
And then he just annihilated.
He just ran all over them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like what's that meme? And I took that personally. Is it the Michael Jordan meme? It was like when you say something, it's like, and I took that personally.
Yeah. I took that personally.
Anyway, you know what? I think it's from one of those documentaries about something or another. I think there was a documentary like last year or whatever about Michael Jordan. I think it's from that.
Yeah, it's Last Dance.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Except the Week 10 Thursday Night Dance. Here we go.
Right.
Is the Baltimore Ravens, who are favored by 7.5, who are visiting the Miami Dolphins, who are quarterbacked by, I believe, Jacoby Brissett. The over-under on this game is 48.5, and it can go one of two ways. Either the Ravens are going to barely win, or the Ravens are going to annihilate them. And I say that because they're red hot. Lamar Jackson might be just. He might just be continuing on with quarter number 9 and just continue on from Sunday. I think this might be one of the few times where a Thursday game might be beneficial, because at the same time, I mean, not that the Dolphins. Oh my God, the Dolphins. Not the Dolphins.
Dolphins.
The Dolphins. Not that the Miami
Right.
Dolphins are. Not that obviously they're a professional football team. I think
Football team.
the Phobions.
The Fubions. The Dolphins are a
The
Fubions
Dolphins
team
are a professional football team, so I don't get sued
from Miamians.
from Miamians. And are they? I don't think they're that good, and they don't even have their. I don't know what their starting quarterback thing. I don't know.
I know.
It's not Tua. He's broken.
Not too.
It should be Fitzpatrick, but they don't want him. I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I think because the Dolphins are the Dolphins, they will go under the 48.5. But I think. No, I'm lying. They're gonna go over. See, math. We're gonna go over. But I think it's gonna be because of the Ravens, mostly.
Yeah.
The Dolphins will try to keep up, but it won't be enough. I think the Ravens are gonna be winning this game easily, 42-28.
Yeah, I think I went with the under. I went 30-24 with the Ravens. Just because the Ravens are the Ravens and the Dolphins are the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are the Dolphins, and that's how we roll.
That's right.
All right. Here we go. And as of the conclusion of Week 9, the standings are as follows. And I will remind everyone, this is slightly over halfway, with there being 15 weeks. And so, alone at the top we have the South Florida Alfredo Boyos with 7 wins and 2 losses, followed by a three-way tie for second place, but it does fill up the top 4 at 6 and 3 with the Oakland football team, the Reservoir Dogs, and the Stack King Trolls. Right on the outside looking in, we have the Cracker Killers at 5 and 4. Not bad. And just, in the hunt, the Bippers, and that's right, George Life Matter, in the hunt, baby, in the hunt. And don't let the Shaboos are not lost. They're coming, and so are the Oakland Oysters. They got some games. Coming up. And man, hey, is it me or what? Is Dayman crawling out of that cellar?
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right. I'm becoming a zombie.
I'm telling you.
I was dead on arrival, but I'm coming out of the ground. I'm a zombie.
That's right.
I'm gonna ruin everybody's day.
That's right. No worries. Chula Vista Huffing Puffs, you're there, baby. Just you keep on doing your thing. Just keep setting your lineup.
Yeah.
You're gonna play spoiler.
Yeah.
You're gonna play spoiler.
That's right.
Don't you worry.
That's right.
Don't you worry. There we go.
It's fun
And
playing spoiler.
that's it. That is the Week 9 review. We will see everyone for Week 10. It's gonna be good.
It's getting good. It's getting close.
It's getting close. You know what? Hold on. I just want to point one thing out. Because it would have been great and hilarious if the Cracker Killers, if they had won, then it would have been a 5-way tie. Essentially for first place. It would be kind of weird. It would be like a 5-way tie with everybody at 6 and 3. Which would have been hilarious.
Hell yeah.
But I think had the Cracker Killers won, then I think it would have definitely reset the order, if you will, because at that point we're going through wins, losses, and all kinds of tiebreakers. But I just thought that was funny. What could have been but wasn't. Boyo's on top. Anyway, now that was the Week 9 review.
Boyos on top.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Bask in the glory, buddy. Bask in the
at
glory.
least for this week, because it's gonna be super competitive. I can already feel
Heck
it. It's
yeah.
gonna be super competitive. It's gonna be tiebreakers. That's gonna be the case. That's how we roll. Here, Week 10.
This is what we play for.